In this video, we're going to have a look how to repair your concrete foundation crack, whether it's located on your garage floor or your basement concrete floor. Almost every home gets a crack in its concrete foundation over time. Like this garage here was built only a year ago and some minor cracks are starting to appear. And cracks never look nice, that's why we're going to take care of them. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grind out this crack, I'm going to widen it up and create kind of a U shape so it can be nicely filled up with a sealer or any other repair material. For grinding this crack, I'm using a regular grinder with a regular masonry steel disc that's maybe 20-30 bucks, and you can find it anywhere in any hardware store. Ideally, you want to use crack chaser disc. That's a little bit V-shaped, thicker steel disc, but you can hardly find that in your hardware stores, and it goes to up to $100. This is working just fine, and you can find it anywhere, whether you use continuous steel disc or segmented. They're designed for the same thing, and they're doing a great job. This creates lots of dust while grinding, so if you have a shop vac, make sure you use it right beside your grinder so you vacuum all this dust in. This is how your crack is supposed to look after you give it a solid grinding. I'm gonna vacuum this crack so I could nicely clean it up from any kind of loose concrete or debris. For filling up this crack, you can use any of these 4 products. These are all great products and you can find them in most of your hardware stores. These 2 are self-leveling sealants, so they're very flexible and thin, while these 2 are flexible but a little bit thicker. But still, you're gonna need a spatula using any of those just to smooth out any of your material once you pour it in and to basically scrape it off from the top of your crack. As well, you're gonna need a piece of cloth and a paper towel just to clean off anything from the top of your spatula. For this fix, I'm gonna use Sika Pro Select Concrete Fix. And in the case I run out in the middle of my crack, I'm just gonna continue with any of the other ones. Just nicely fill it in all along your crack. Once you're done with filling up your crack, take your spatula, scrape it off, and smooth it out. Get your cloth as well, or paper towel, so you wipe off anything from the top of your trowel. And this crack is now repaired, and it was basically simple as that. And if you end up having a bigger crack, you're probably going to have to grind it down even more. And make sure you use something thicker. Thicker caulking. This is painter's caulking, $5 exterior, cheap caulking that you can find in any of the hardware stores just to fill up the bottom of the crack. Because if you keep adding self-leveling sealant right away, this is very flexible and thin. It's going to keep running down that crack, and you're never going to be able to level it up properly with the top of your concrete and to fill it up properly. That's why you want to add something thicker to clog up the crack on the bottom before you add these stuff. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.